Now, let's go on, man. Let's hear a little bit more. Thank you for calling there, Mike from West Virginia.
Just wanted to share something. Just started the podcast that you just put out, and you play that Tiny Sand who cut
Oh, yeah, that Tiny Sand Who cover.
old Paradise City.
Mm-hmm.
Man, dude, that took me way back to 1988, dude, when I was 5 years old with my aunt. My aunt was cool as shit, man.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, first of all, your aunt must have been cool. She letting you listen to Guns N' Roses at 5 years old, man. That's really, really classy, bro. I love that, actually. That's beautiful to think about. Onward.
And my cousin was 3 years older than me, and he had that CD. He was like 8 years old, and he had that CD. Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction, dude. And anytime I would go there, we would jam that shit.
Yeah.
All kinds of music. But man, that took me back, and I just wanted to thank you and Tiny Sand, who that was cool as shit, man. All right, brother. I'll be listening. Have a good day.
You have a good day too, man. You know what's I don't know where you. Well, I know where you're from. You're from West Virginia, but that's just that's a state. But I can tell just by the sound of your voice, wherever you are, that's where I'm from. Right where whatever you're saying, that is, I'm from that place. I'm from where somebody in my neighborhood had that Appetite for Destruction, dude, and we put that on and we lost our minds, bro. We lost our minds, dude. I remember this. People love that music so much. One dude, this dude named Eddie, he had this drop top, It was a convertible. Actually, I don't even know if it was a convertible. I think maybe somebody might have stole the top of his car, because they had a summer in our neighborhood where somebody stole the top of everybody's car, and they ended up busting the person. They were trying to make a boat, and so I guess they thought if they got enough car tops, it would kind of make a boat, And I could see that. I could see how that would work. So, but anyhow, and Eddie was the smoothest dude, bruh. He was about 5 feet tall, but he had about 7 feet of hair, bruh. I mean, just like a falcon that flew right out of the asshole of the dang Lord, and just landed right in our damn neighborhood. And I mean, he used to let us touch his hair, and it wasn't sexual or nothing. It was just like he just brought it was like he'd just been out, riding a couple horses, and he just brought him in to drink water, and he let us stand there and touch him while they was drinking water. And that was us just touching on, he had beautiful hair. Anyhow, so he had a Ford Mustang convertible, or just some kind of car. He basically had some kind of car, and he had Appetite for Destruction, dude, Paradise City. And he put that thing in, and this might have been even when it was tapes. This might not have even having CDs. And he had a couple he found a couple of local bad birds over there. And they lived over near they said it was a river, but it was a kind of a sewage outlet, kind of a creek / kind of drainage. They call it drainage. And they had a couple of ladies that lived over there near the drainage. And he had them standing in the car, standing up on the back seat, and he would drive up and down the street and play that Paradise. Why won't you please take me home? I wanna go. And these chicks would just dance and dance. And one time, he gassed it a little hard, and one of them just fell right off the back, dude, right on out onto the fucking street, bruh. And we still fucking sang and partied, dude. We didn't care. Because that song was beautiful, dude. Bro, they had a family, the Wilsons, that lived about 2 blocks from me growing up. And I remember when I was young, the Wilsons, their family was wild. And the mother had passed away. The mother Wilson, I don't remember what happened to her, man. She had died, and they had her ashes on the mantle. But this family, when a lot of Guns N' Roses and rock and roll music would come on, the whole family would get blindfolded, right? Or tie something around their head and just mosh pit in the living room. The daddy and 3 boys, okay? And they would just be fucking mosh pitting, bro, and losing their minds, dude. And that's how they showed affection to one another. And it's really beautiful to think about it different ways. There's there's some type of animal. I think it's a marmoset or something. But if they get upset, if they love another animal, they rip its head off. That's how they show it love, dude. That's crazy. Flamingos, and if you know this or not, if they love another flamingo, they'll like shit by it. That's, that ain't no Valentine's Day as far as I'm concerned. But to flamingos, that's their universe. Different people have different ways of showing affections. But the Wilson family, they would get, and they had one son, this boy named Yikes. Yikes was his name. Kind of like, like yikes, like you're scared, but still trying to seem kind of cool. And but the family, I remember they were fucking raging one night. Everybody's got, blindfold. And one of them had, like a sleeping mask that like a senior citizen would wear, or like a supermodel kind of wears when they sleep. And the daddy had just a shirt kind of tied around his eyes, real tight. And they were just losing their minds, just listening to Guns N' Roses in the living room. I want to know. I want to go. I want you, please take me. And somebody swung their arm, and I think it was Yikes, and knocked the mother's urn, the urn of ashes, into the air. And they don't fucking know it, but I know it. I'm watching. And I saw these 4 boys, dude, just dancing to Paradise City, just in their mother's ashes, bruh. As the ashes just fill in the room, just, whew, and they're just losing their fucking minds, mosh pitting. And it was beautiful. It was just beautiful to see that family together, even in the kind of this cryptic, sort of wild, kind of, bad dancing sort of sense. And then one of the kids, one time they were doing that stuff, blindfolding and dancing and having fun together and showing love. And one of them blindfolded themselves with a plastic bag over their whole head and ended up in a coma, I think, or something. So, yeah. And he might have died. I don't think he died, but, he did not die. So we'll just leave it right there. But I remember those times, man, and I love that. I love when music takes you back to a place. And sometimes I wonder if our brains can remember everything that we've ever done. We just need we need a clue. Like we need a reminder. Like sometimes I'll walk in somebody's house and I'll smell, and I'll be like, oh, this smells like so-and-so's house, where they used to raise snakes, and and it'll take me back there. Or, oh, this reminds me of, the gravel here reminds me of the gravel of, this hunting camp that we used to go to, or this fishing camp we used to go to. And suddenly I'm back there and with all the memories. It's like sometimes I wonder if our brains can hold it all. We just have to have a clue, or a moment